Welcome to Dhara Education. This is Saboni Dhara once again welcoming everyone. This video is all about CBSE board for maths, solving chapter number 4, quadratic equations, exercise 4.1. Let's start.
So now students, we will going to start with the exercise 4.1 of the CBSE board. Okay, as you can you all have watched my videos earlier in the part 1 for the quadratic equations, which is based on the SSC board syllabus, but the CBSE students can also go through with my videos for the better understanding to solve their sums also. So many of the CBSE students, they text me about to show the videos on CBSE syllabus. So here I am there to show you the funda or all the kinds of tricks how you will going to manage with the sum. So let's start. So this is 4.1, question number 1, sub question 1, that is x plus 1 the whole square is equals to 2 bracket open x minus 3 bracket close. So here it is there, and the question is whether you after solution you need to understand it is a quadratic equations or not. You have to check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. So before starting with the sum, I just want to tell you two steps. That is the first step. Quadratic equation deals with the standard form, that is a x square plus b x plus c is equals to 0. This is the first step. Second step, you need to understand that a should not be equals to 0. Okay. On the other step, the another one, to solve this kind of equations, you need to use the formula, that is a plus b the whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Alright. Okay. Now students, to solve this kind of problems, we should always keep in mind two formulas. One is standard form, as I told you in the previous, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. And one more thing that you need to keep in your mind is a plus b the whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So this you need to understand and keep it in front of you so that it will be very good for you to solve the sum. Okay. So now you can see it very well that this particular formula, I am making your star marking, that is a plus b the whole square is like this. So we can conclude that here a is equals to x and b is equals to 1. Can you see this? So a is equals to x and b is equals to 1. So this you need to keep in your mind. Okay. So here we need to implement this particular term, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square, but in this particular term, like a is equals to x and b is equals to 1. So here it is a square. It means that we will write here x square. Alright. Then plus 2ab. It means 2 is going to multiple with x and with also 1. We have done this. We have done this. Plus b square means what? B means what? 1. So 1 square is equals to, here we need to put is equals to. Now 2 is going to be multiple with this. Why? Because there is nothing sign in between of this, right? So that is why 2x minus sign, 2 3s are 6. Am I clear? This particular step for everyone. On the other hand, our next step will be, we need to multiple this particular thing, that is x square as it is plus 2x plus 1 1s are 1 is equals to 2x minus 6. Alright. Now what we need to understand is this. We need to make it in the standard form. Our standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So our next step will be, we will going to include all the variables and number, that is the constant value of this over here, and we will going to use what is equals to 0. Means we will going to shift all the right hand side variable with the numbers, constant numbers on the left hand side, and we will write what 0 here. So exactly what we are doing here, this will be as it is. Here it is only 2x. It means when it will shift on the left hand side, it will be act as minus 2x. Here it is minus 6. When it will shift over here, it will be act as plus 6 is equals to 0. Am I clear this step to everyone? So now the next step is to cancel this positive and negative. You can see it very well. This is plus 2x and this is minus 2x. Plus minus will going to cut. Okay. So what is remaining here? So remaining is this 1 and 6. So that only we will going to write. Therefore, x squared plus this we have to add. Now, students, you need to understand this is not exactly the standard form. So here, what is missing is the middle term, that is bx. Okay. If b is not there, it means it is what? 0. It means what? It is 0. And our condition for the quadratic equations to check is what? With the standard form, a should not be equals to 0. Here the a value is what? X square. X square means, it means what? If only variable is there, it means it is the value of 1. So we are fulfilling that particular statement whether the a is not equals to 0. This statement we have fulfilled. So we need to convert it into the standard form. So how we have to write? X square plus 0x plus 7 as a constant number is equals to 0. So if b is equals to 0, it is okay. But there should not be a is equals to 0. So we are fulfilling all the terms and the condition to check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. So it is concluded that with this particular equation, that this is called a quadratic equation. So in the last one, we have to write it is a quadratic equation. That's it. This is the another sum, that is question number 2 of 4.1 exercise, question number 1. So here particularly what we need to do is this. It is also very simple and easy, and here also we need to understand two particular steps, that is the standard form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a should not be equals to 0. So this you need to understand very clearly. Okay. So on the other hand, let's start with the sum. In the first particular criteria, we need to write as it is. That is x square minus 2x is equals to, here minus 2 is there and 3 minus x is there. So what we need to do is this. We need to multiply first with this term and then with the second term, followed with the same and exact sign. Okay. So here what we have to do, minus, one second, I will show you just, minus 2 multiply by 3 gives you minus 6. So when I am going to multiply minus 2 with 3, I am getting minus 6, minus and minus. Now again minus 2 multiply by minus x. So in this particular criteria, we are getting what? We are going to get minus 2x. Alright, because minus 2 multiplied by minus x, we will get what? Plus 2x. Minus minus will be plus, because as we know that is minus minus is equals to plus, plus plus is equals to plus, minus plus is equals to minus, and plus minus is equals to also minus. So now when I am going to multiply minus 2 multiplied by minus x, we are getting what? Plus 2x. That is plus 2x. This is our first step. Am I clear this step to everyone? Another step will be x square minus 2x, and we need to here shift all the right hand side to here on the left hand side. So minus 6 will be act as a plus 6 over here. Plus 2x will be act here as a minus 2x is equals to 0. We have to put 0, because if we are shifting all those numbers and variables over here from here to there, so nothing is remaining, so we need to write what? 0. Again, we need to make it in the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So here the terms will be x square as it is, we have to write. Then minus 2x and minus 2x will gives you what? Minus 4x, and plus 6 is equals to 0. Okay, so we can understand with this particular form that it is going to fulfill our standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Let's see, a is what here? A is x. X means what? It means what? It is 1. So henceforth we can conclude that x is not equals to 0. This criteria is done. On the other hand, it is written minus 4x. Minus 4x means what? It is 4 is what? B, and x is x as it is. And plus 6 means what? It is a constant value of c is equals to what? 6. So hence we are fulfilling all the criteria to become a quadratic equations of this particular equation. Hence it is concluded that this is a quadratic equations. So here I will going to write it is a quadratic equation. It's very simple and easy. You just need to keep in mind these two criteria, and then your sum is done almost.
Subscribe my channel by clicking on bell icon. Hit like for my videos. Comment your doubts and views in the comment box and share with your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Stay tuned. Thank you.